Hey, welcome to day 162. Coffee with Kenny. Got the new portion of the new Hogs wall up here, and we've got a congratulations today. First thing right off to Rebecca Torres. Just sent us this picture, I believe, yesterday. Congratulations on your new helicopter rating. You will be going on the Hogs Wall of Fame. So some of you have seen this. I'm going to grab the handheld camera in a second, and we're going to go over to the helicopter, and I'm going to give you a check ride tip about the POH and a little story about this that's kind of fun. So this is one portion of the new Hogs wall. We have 7 panels total. So they're going to be the Hogs wall. They're also going to get some sound absorbing material. Totally movable, right? So we can move these things around, push them. The tops angle in. You can do kind of like a 3/4 shell kind of thing. They're awesome. Anyway, that's where the pictures are going to be reprinted for the Hogs Wall of Fame. So all of you that have sent us pictures, Heather's going to reprint every single picture along with the new ones that come in. So members, check ride pictures. If you've already sent it, it will be reprinted. Heather's got some better paper, and they're going to print out in a higher quality than what we had at the old hangar. So the Hogs Wall of Fame is probably going to actually get working on this week. Heather did all the painting, her and one of her friends, about a week ago, and things were crazy last week with Ray in town and Mark getting ready for his check ride this coming week. So much going on. Again, congratulations, Rebecca. Your picture will be going up on the wall. Thank you for sending us a picture. The rest of you members, if you haven't sent us one yet, send us your check ride picture, your solo picture, maybe a picture of you at your flight school if you want to brag up your flight school because you feel like they've done a good job for you and they've taken care of you and your money, and you felt like that they're treating you right. Send us a picture of you at your flight school. We'll get those up on the wall as well. And probably put Charlie Key's poster up there too. The trick rope Guinness World Record holder, he sent that last week. That's awesome. So what I want to talk about is the POH has to be in the aircraft and accessible to the pilot. Enstrom's hiding over there in the corner. Let's go over there real quick. So here's the other panels. We had so much fun putting these things up. Look how tall they are. They go clear to the frickin' ceiling, and they go up as one unit. And it's neat how you flip it up on its wheels, and then you flip the middle section up, and then you flip the third section up, and that top section can be tilted in. So I know, I'm just a nerd, man. I guess I'm a nerd with studio stuff. I freaking love it. Oh yeah, I am Kenny Keller, creator of Helicopter Land Ground School, by the way, just in case you were wondering if you're new to our videos. So we're gonna go over here to the Enstrom, and I just wanna show you, for us, the Enstrom POH stays right there. It doesn't really slide that much, not really a big deal. Some instruments have a pouch you can put it in. This has to be in the aircraft and accessible to the pilot. I worked at one flight school where the instructors and/or students kept putting it in the baggage box. As the new instructor, of course, right away the examiner said, hey, a lot of the people at your flight school keep putting that in the baggage box. That cannot happen. It has to be in there, and it has to be accessible to the pilot. Make sure you keep it in the aircraft at all times. So the fun part of that is Jed Hughes, who is the one you've seen in our the helicopter tree sawing videos. It's got like 3 million views. I'll put a link up here and down below if you want to go check out that video with Jed. When Jed was working on his commercial, building his time before he got out in the world and started working, he went with me to Chicago to pick up a turbine Enstrom, the 480. We went to a place, we didn't know the people, we didn't know the aircraft. So we go in, we do a really good pre-flight, and of course in that aircraft, the POH is normally behind the seat. So I reach back in, check it, pull it out, look at it, make sure the POH is there. Great. So we take off back to Indiana, and we have, I believe it was oil temperature, oil pressure light, a warning light came on the dash. And it was kind of cool because Jed had trained with me. We both look down, see the light come on. Of course, first thing I check the other temperatures and pressures, make sure that everything's okay, right? And we're over urban area, nowhere to go. I just reach back, pull the POH out, I don't say a word, and I hand the POH over to Jed. He flips right to the appropriate section, the emergency section. We read through it, and basically, like many helicopters, it says, check the other indications, make sure nothing else is goofy going on, find the next best place to land. So that's what we did. We didn't freak out, we didn't have an emergency. We did what the POH told us, and I already knew kind of that's what the POH said, but we used that to back up and make sure we were doing the proper thing. And we stopped at the next airport, checked all the fluid levels, checked everything out, called the mechanic. He said, as long as everything else is good, it's just that light, come on home. That's just an idiot light. Everything else appears to be good. I think it was, I don't remember, but in that circumstance, it was acceptable to continue the flight, and the mechanic was happy, and we went on home. That's why the POH needs to be in the aircraft. Number one, in the event you need it. If you're alone, yes, it's very hard to look something up in the POH, and yes, you need to memorize your emergencies, of course, what to do. Yes, for those who are going to say, well, you need to have that memorized. Yes, you do. But it's also a nice backup if there's two of you in there. If you have any kind of question in flight and you're over, let's say you're over water or you're over the mountains, you got nowhere to go, you can pop that baby open and reference anything you want to reference from the POH. So it's a good idea to have it in there anyway. Not a good idea. It's required, okay? It has to be in there and has to be accessible to the pilot. So let's head back over to the Hog's Wall. Just love that dude.
And oh yeah, I'm trying to remember. Did I mention Happy Father's Day? It is Father's Day. My daughter's getting ready to head over, so I should wrap this up and get out of here. We don't want a super long video on Father's Day. You all got things probably going on today. But one other little tidbit that's on my mind before we go. I've talked about brownouts and whiteouts in the past. The other day with Ray, who was here getting checked out in the Instrom, we were doing a bunch of off-airport landings. It's been raining for the last 3 months in Indiana. We're not expecting any kind of dust. And we tried several different confined areas because he really wanted to get acclimated to doing that. And so we were picking some different ones. In the first two, we went in, uneventful, no big deal. The third one we go in, I'd have never dreamed it was going to be dry. And he had kind of a high hover going on. And I'm like, hey, Ray, let's get down near closer to the ground. You won't use as much power that way. And then we can do our hover pre-takeoff check and get ready to go out of that confined area. And when he went to descend down closer to the ground, I was shocked at the dust that come blowing up. So I'm like, right away, we're like, okay, let's pick back up, check everything, and let's get out of here. I was not expecting this field to be that dry. So I just want to throw that out there because it's on my mind. We're out of winter now and going into summer. Things are going to dry up, and I would expect that in July when it hasn't rained for 2 or 3 weeks. I was not expecting it at this time of the year when we have rain almost every single day. And why that particular field was dry and the others weren't, I don't know, but it happened. And we could see, but it was, you know, a little hairy just for a moment, and especially when you're not expecting it. I'm like, whoa, hey, let's lift up out of this because this could get dangerous. Of course, if you lose visibility, you can lose control of the aircraft and kill yourself, you know. So day 162, Coffee with Kenny. Happy Father's Day. Congratulations, Rebecca. Your picture will be going up on the Hogs Wall of Fame that you will see more of in the coming weeks. So, again, happy Father's Day. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And we will see you in day 163. Peace out.
Oh, yeah, and a quick PS at the end. I meant to mention earlier in the video, I was going to do that 0.7 mini check ride kind of thing just to give you all an idea of how quick a check ride could go and how smooth it could go. And it's gloomy outside today. I told my daughter yesterday for Father's Day I wanted to go out and do this, and I wanted her to film and hold my really good camera and stabilizer and get some nice shots for you. But there's some luminous, ugly clouds out there. So that's why I went ahead and did this video for today. If it clears up yet today and she's game to go out with me, we'll shoot it later today. The sun's supposed to come out at evening time, which is great for filming. So maybe I'll get it shot tonight, have it up for you tomorrow. If not, we'll do something else in the morning and we'll shoot that for you tomorrow. So that check ride flight, kind of a mock thing, not really even a mock check ride, just to kind of give you an idea of how all the maneuvers go and how quickly it could all go. We'll get that for you up in the next 1 to 2 days. Peace out.